Hiya and a very warm welcome to the very last video of the year. A huge thank you to everybody that supported the channel for the last 12 months. It's just been awesome and I've enjoyed doing it as well. This week's video, I've got three categories. The first one is the best buys of 2021. So I think I've got 7 products on that. I've also got some things that I've invested in. I'm thinking, what on earth was I doing buying that? So I'm going to go through those products as well. And then I've got a bit of a wish list of things that I want to get for 2022. So if that's of interest to you, if you're into gear and that sort of stuff, then stay tuned for this week's video. Let's go for it. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to do one of my best items and then one of my worst items. Best item, worst item, until we get through that. And then I'm going to do a quick list of my wish list for 2022. So let's start off with item number 1. Okay, so item number 1 will be no surprise to you whatsoever. In fact, all of my items that I've got that are my best items of 2021 will not be a surprise to you guys, but it's my Tarp Tent Notch Li. I'm not going to do any sort of review on any of these products because I've probably talked about them already. I certainly have with this particular tent, but I absolutely adore this particular tent. Best tent I've ever had. It's super light. It fits me perfectly, mainly because I'm small. It's got 2 vestibules, just love it. So the first item is the Tarp Tent Notch Li. Fantastic tent. Item number 1 for the worst buys of 2021 was a bit of a silly buy really for me. I bought one of these chairs that goes up with your trekking poles. I completely forgot that actually I use my trekking poles on my tent. So if ever I was using the chair, then I wouldn't be able to use my tent and vice versa. So it was a bit of a stupid buy. So the product was quite good itself, but actually in reality, I will never use it. And now I use my Helionox mini chair or my Powerpack chair as well. So yeah, actually that was a worst buy of 2021 was the Mountain something or other slingback chair. I'll put a link to the video of that down below. Best buy for 2021. You can't go wrong with Sundick Puffy pants. I absolutely love these. These have been like my saving grace and the reason why I'm now camping in winter. I absolutely love these as well as a couple of other items that I've got as well. But Puffy pants are just ingenious. So get yourself a pair of Puffy pants. Again, links are all in the descriptions below. So best buy of 2021, it reached my top 7. Some of you are going to be surprised at this because there are endless YouTube videos out there saying how awesome this bit of kit is. It's just not for me. And that is the Flextail Gear pump. I'll tell you the reasons why. First of all is these things never fit. And you have to sit there and hold it. If you let go, then it just falls off. You can never find the right ending. It's just a frigging nightmare. And I just get so frustrated with it. The second thing is in the middle of the night, if you want to turn the light on, you have to really think about what you're doing. Otherwise, you actually turn the pump on and that wakes up everybody else in the camp. And that's happened to me numerous times. And therefore, I think about it twice because you're not quite awake in the middle of the night. So yeah, to be honest, I prefer the sack pump or just blowing up my air pump. And I've got a dinky little LED torch, which I'll show you on one of the what's in the box things that I now use for a little light in my tent. So yeah, that's the Flextail Gear. For me, not a very good buy for 2021. The X-Therm, this wouldn't be a surprise to any of you. This is the Neo Air Thermarest X-Therm sleeping pad. Our value is 6.9. Absolutely brilliant for any sort of cold weather sleeping. So yeah, this has allowed me again to go out in the winter. Absolutely love it. So if you're a cold sleeper, get yourself one of these. You won't regret it. Okay, so the next one is something I'm actually done with in 2021. But this might come as a surprise to you because I've been harping on about this particular Powerpack for a long time. It's quite heavy and this is my solar Powerpack. I bought it a couple of years ago. It's been with me on all sorts of trips. But the charging, any sort of Powerpack is not brilliant in the UK. So I'm actually done with this. This is actually an extra weight for most of the time. And I got for Christmas a new Anchor Powerpack, which is 28,000 or 26,800 milliamp. So I'll put that through its paces and I'll give you a bit more of an update on that. But yeah, the solar one that I've used for many, many years is now on the back burner. But it was a good Powerpack, and goodbye, my friend, for 2021. Is the Rode microphone. This is the one for the iPhone. Now, I use this only when I'm doing vlogs or trail journals. I don't use the Rode Wireless Go microphone. I only use that if I'm doing these sort of videos, or if I'm just going out on a small trail or something like that. Mainly because I don't want something else to charge when I'm en route. It's got a lightning port there that just plugs into my iPhone, and I use my iPhone when I'm doing trail journals. So yeah, I love this little bit of kit. It's quite good. The dead cat is huge and massive, but it works in the wind. So if you watch my Southwest Coastal Path videos, then yeah, you can actually hear me fairly well considering how windy it was. So yeah, I love that. So that's one for the fantastic list for 2021. Right, so the next piece of gear of something that I'm done with for 2021 is, again, it might surprise you, but sock gaiters. So I haven't used these on any of my trips this year. I might have used them for West Holland Way. I don't think I did though. So yeah, and the only time I actually get things nowadays in my shoes is when I'm wearing my wellies. So I may take them on the PCT, because of desert and getting crap in your shoes, that sort of thing. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will keep them anyway. But for the moment, yeah, this is something else I'm done with. This is not going to surprise you. So the next item, best buy of 2021, is my Atom Pack 50 litre custom Atom Pack. This is definitely, like, this should be like the top, along with my tarp tent. Two best buys, best bits of kit I've ever owned with regards to backpacking and hiking. Love this pack, as well as the Roo pack as well that goes with it. The only thing I've changed on these is I've put some extra zip pulls. I've put them on my tent as well, and I'll do that as a what's in the box thing. But yeah, the Roo pack and the Atom Pack are two fantastic buys I bought for 2021. I use it as a day pack as well as a through hiking type pack as well. So absolutely love it. Atom Pack, thumbs up. You guys are awesome. The next item I'm done with is the this is called a piss off cloth or a cooler cloth. And I'll be honest, I was probably just a bit of a gimmick for me. I did use it for little day hikes and stuff like that. And I would use it once, and then I feel a bit funny about using it again on the same trip. So in my head, it just wasn't working for me. Much prefer to do a wild wee and perhaps have lady things inside your undies. I won't go into too much detail, but a cooler cloth slash piss off cloth. Yeah, that's one for the probably won't use again pile. This probably won't come as a shock to you, but the next best item that I've got is my Compodel camera staff. I've since found out that Crag Hoppers do them as well, so check out Crag Hoppers camera staff, because these ones are quite expensive. But obviously you can attach your camera to the top of it, and this has just been a bit of a life changer for me. On the trail, doing trail journals and stuff like that, you just whack it in the ground, put your phone in there and do lots of walk bys, and it just works really easy, just makes your life a little bit simpler on the trail. So the camera staff is something that I use. Obviously I use it for my tent. This comes off, I put it up inside my tent and I can watch videos. It's just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, little system that I absolutely love, one of the best buys of 2021. So something else I'm sort of done with, not 100%, I still might use it, but that is the Ultrapod. I must admit I've gone through about 3 or 4 of these where the Velcro is just snapped after a while, but they are the lightest ones on the trail. I've tried loads and loads of different tripods, and this is definitely the lightest one and the most handiest with the Velcro. It just works. but they're just not very durable. Anyway, I now use my my camera staff, which for me works really, really well. But I may still use this on odd occasions, but for now, yeah, that's probably a bit of a done deal, as in, no, probably no longer using it going forward. That's the Ultra Pod or a mini tripod for my trail videos. And my last best buy of 2021, which I do not regret buying at all, is my Nature Hike down blanket. I absolutely love this thing, and I keep saying absolutely love, I know, but you can make this into a poncho so you can wear it in the evenings. I'm even thinking about maybe not taking my down jacket, because I just put this over my shoulders in the evening. It goes underneath my quilt as well, so it's like an extra layer. It gives extra warmth for to enhance my thermarest quilts that I've got. Bit of a no-brainer, and if I don't sleep with it above me, if it's too hot, I can actually sleep on top of it and it becomes like a little bit of a sheet. So yeah, this is just brilliant, and yeah, fantastic buy for 2021. Love it. So that's it. That's those things done. Let's crack on now with my wish list for 2022. Right, so this video is long enough, so I'm just going to whiz through my wish list for 2022. I'm not just going to go into any detail at all. The first one on my item list is a Anker quick charger, so I can charge up my new Powerpack quickly rather than just a standard charge. The second thing, obviously, for my PCT hike, I need to figure out a better rain system that I've got at the moment. Ponchos works great, but it just isn't ideal in the wind. The third thing is I want to do some more bushcrafty stuff, so I want to learn how to do you know, better fires. I want a ferro rod, that sort of stuff. I want to learn how to do a little bit more bushcrafty stuff, so that's on my list as well. And also on my list, because I'm not going to do as many long distance hikes next year, because I've got the PCT coming up the year after. I just need to save up for that. I'm going to be doing more weekend stuff. So with weekend stuff, I can carry heavier stuff. So I want to try some cooking. So I need to get myself a skillet and some better gear with regards to cooking. If anyone has any experience on that, of what sort of skillet to get or anything like that, then please shout and let me know. Save me on some research. So that'd be cool. Number 5 is packing cubes. So Davina had some when we was on the Southwest Coastal Path, and I thought, yeah, they're not a bad idea. Whether they'll work for me or not, then that's great. But I've looked at the Eagle Creek ones. They look quite cool. Osprey do a lightweight version as well. Whether they'll keep me more organised or not, I'm not sure. So if you have any experience with packing cubes in a backpack, then let me know. That'd be cool. If you'd recommend any particular ones as well, then shout, put those in the comments below. Number 6 is toiletries. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but if there's one thing that I've realised that really does get me down when I'm on a longer trail, is not feeling clean. So I'm looking at experimenting with toothpaste tablets, perhaps some powdered soap as well, experimenting with different wipes that might work better for me, but something that's going to make me feel a little bit more clean when I'm on trail. So please, if you've got any tips on that, let me know in the comments below. And the last one, number 7, is I want to try a different water filter. So I've been looking at there's a new platypus one out there that I've been looking at. My B3 has been absolutely great. I wouldn't not use that one at all. I would even buy a new one, but it is a little bit slow at the moment. So I need to invest in a new water filter, but which one do I get? That's the question. So should I get the platypus one or not? I don't know yet. I'll have a look at those, but that's something for 2022. That's all 7 done, so I'm sorry if I've waffled on enough, but that's sort of summing up the year. I'm really looking forward to next year, and I hope you are too. I hope you join me on this journey, because it's just been absolutely fabulous. I love YouTube. I spend way too much time watching other people's videos, but I do appreciate you viewing my videos. So that's it, that's me done for another video. I will see you next year, back with the What's in the Box series starting next Thursday. I'm going to do them every Thursday. I've got a whole plan of what I'm going to be doing, and I'll see you next year. Happy New Year, everyone. Take care. See you. Ta-da.